Now, last phase. No, after no, before last phase. In this only, write down one line. Since the product has been deployed successfully, now it is ready to be used. Since the product has been deployed successfully, now it is ready to be used. Now it is ready to be used. Now it is ready to be used by customers across the globe. Customers across the globe. Customers across the globe. Done? Across the globe. Seventh phase, last phase. Okay, seventh phase, software maintenance. This is the last phase of SDLC, where 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 future enhancements, or ongoing bug fixes will be, or ongoing bug fixes will be done by software support engineers. All are done. I request you to read it once, all of you. I mean, you were not there in last session. You were not there. Fine. No. Read once, all of you. And I am expecting online folks, you were also writing something. Did you write? Time is given to read. I may ask any question to anybody. Be ready. That is why time is given. You relax, Anna. Good. Hardly 4 people responded. What about others? So many people are there in the chat. Huh? In the meeting, so many people are there. Only 4 people are responding. How about others? Everybody has to respond. Guys, there is no point you just simply sit and next to the system and busy yourself into the mobile. Keep your mobile aside, focus into the class, and respond along with me whenever I'm asking. Clear? Shall we start? Had one round? Okay, sir. Shall I start? Can I start asking questions? Read it once again. Take your time. Read it carefully. Chalo. I'll give you 2 more minutes. Done? What's your name? Amar. He'll never die. Immortal. Okay. Chinmay, I'll just repeat to you. Listen to the carefully, and I hope you will be able to make a note of. Sixth step is software deployment, where software has been built. Since the software has been built, now it will be deployed on the client machine so that it can be used by customers across the globe. Am I clear? Since the software has been built, tested, now it will be deployed on the client machine and will be available to be used by all the customers across the globe. Am I clear? Okay, good. Shall I proceed now? Now close all of your notebook. Fatafat. Let's get started without wasting time. Fatafat. And I'll be asking questions. I expect you to respond in chat, online folks. Meanwhile, over here, randomly, shall I ask questions to anybody? Shall we? Okay, sir. What is that phase where all the details of the project will be gathered and documented into a non-technical document? That phase is called, as a chorus will start, that is called software. Louder. Requirement gathering. Okay, what is the document where analysis like? What is the budget of the project? What is time duration of the project? How many resources required? Will be processed and document. Software analysis. What is that phase where a dummy prototype will be created? That is called. Okay, sir. This dummy prototype will be created as per which document? SRS or FRD. Perfect. Now, since the prototype is ready, let's get our hands dirty with the coding. This phase is called. This phase is responsible for actual building of the software. That is called software development. Am I right? Okay, sir. Now, since software has been built, before handing it to the customer, once thorough proper testing will happen. This phase is called software testing. After everything has been built and tested successfully, now it has to be handed over to the customer in this phase called. Perfect. Okay, let me ask you in random fashion. Now sequentially I went. Now randomly shall I ask? Okay, sir. What is the document where dummy will be created? Software designing. What is the phase where the actual testing will happen? What is the phase where programming will happen? What is the phase where PA, BA will be involved? Requirement gathering. PA, project analyst, business analyst. What is that phase? Sorry. Okay. What is the phase where DBA, SA or SME involved? Huh? Last phase. What is the third one? Software design. Perfect. Very good. Alright. Online people are also responding. Very good, guys. Okay. What is that phase where future enhancements will be taken care of? Maintenance. Am I clear? Okay. What is that phase where SRS or FRD will be done? Software analysis. Perfect. Good job. So can I say pretty much comfortable with the SDLC? There is no much issue. Am I right? Okay. Shall we start next? Let's get into the programming now. I mean, we have left our conversation at the programming point yesterday. So before getting into that, anything, what is a program? Simple definition of a program. Set of instruction. So what happens? See, earlier when computers were not there, at that time, all the activities were done by the humans only. Agree? Majority of the activities, almost every single thing, humans were doing it. But also we identified that when humans were doing any activities, possibility of making human errors were more. We humans are not so good at doing the same thing again and again. When we repeatedly do the same activity again and again, we end up making mistakes in that. Accuracy was not there. Some person works very well, some does not work. To fix it, computers came into the picture where any sort of calculations can be made easier by the machine. Am I right? And by the way, I am sure all of you would have basic understanding what is a computer, right? Do you understand now? Okay. And do you understand this also, that what does a computer understand? Which type of inputs can be given to the computer? Ultimately, computer understand the combination of zeros and ones. Machine always understand zeros and ones. But we human, we never talk in zeros and ones combination. We talk in a different way, right? Am I agree? So now the point is, computers understand only two things, 0 or 1. We humans do not understand 0-1 combinations. Rather, we interact in our human language. Am I clear? So don't you think if we have to interact with the computer, then we have to do something. Am I right? Able to understand. We humans understand human languages. Computers understand machine language. So something should be done in between that so that our communication can be done between us seamlessly. Am I right? For this, can I have a chotu example? One small little example. Shall we start? Okay. Online folks, all comfortable? Till here? Shall we start? Consider. Looks like a girl. हाँ या ना तो बोलो यार. Looks like a girl. Okay, good. Consider, I mean, I'll take the girl that side. Sorry, wait a minute. Suppose this is a boy now. Okay, and there is a girl. Okay, and there is a guy. Suppose this guy name something, say start with P, and there is some girl called say C. Two people are there, two person are there. Okay, na? And coincidentally, consider this person P understand Hindi. Possibility is there. He understands only one language, that is Hindi. And person C understand one language called say. What is that language? Now, suppose this person P met the girl Sundar Kanya somewhere. Okay. By looking at the girl, as the habit of any guy, he will start the conversation with the girl. Are you getting my point? Okay. Say. In Hindi, he will ask, no? Am I right? What is he asking? Kaise ho? Girl also responded. In मला माहित नाही तुम्ही कोण आहे, मला तुम्हाशी गोष्टी नाही करायच्या. Did you understand? Similarly, guy also didn't understand, but he understood something. This girl, whatever is talking, is going bouncer to me. I cannot understand whatever she is telling. This is absolutely rocket science for me. And in order to build conversation with the girl, I have to do something. One, drop the idea of talking to her, which will not happen. So what is the solution now? See, our responsibility to make this guy communicate with the girl. We are the matchmakers. Now you tell me what to do. How this conversation will happen? What to do? Both are only Hindi or Marathi. They know only one languages. No English. Common languages. I mean, their English is next level. How are you? Then she will say next, I mean, different things. So there is no conversation happening between English. Both are poor in English grammar. They have bunked communication classes. Next. What is your suggestion, na? Bring somebody who knows both the languages and can help us communicate between both the people. Am I right? Is that the suggestion? Suggestion is, let's introduce another person who understand both the languages. What are the languages? He should understand at least two languages. One, Hindi plus Marathi. And say, suppose this person is our nothing but a language translator, if I need to say. Am I right? Okay, sir. So story is simple and straight. Online folks, pay attention. There is one person called, तुम लोग बोलोगे नहीं तो कैसे चलेगा यार? You have to be responding. A person called P who understands Hindi. He wants to communicate with another person whose name is C, understand Marathi. They don't understand each other's language. In that case, this guy will take a help of another person who is a language translator who understands Hindi as well as Marathi. Now, whatever communication needs to happen, can guy directly communicate or through this person only will go? Through this person only. So whenever he needs to give any instruction or any sentence needs to be given to this girl, he will communicate with this person will communicate with this. Back also will happen. If this person needs to respond something, will come to this person and then go. Am I right? Everybody making sense to you? Online folks, quick confirmation. Is it clear? YN fast. Yeah, people are very slow. Now coming the responses. Perfect. Now, funda is simple. There are two people. Those who do not understand each other languages, they have taken help of a third person who understands both the languages, and communication is seamless now. Am I clear? Is there any confusion now? No, sir. Everything is clear. Now let me add some twist into it. Say first person understand Hindi level language. Am I right? Whereas second person understand Marathi level language. Am I right? Okay, sir. And we have taken help of some person who is a language translator, understand both the languages. Fine. Now this was a non-technical definition. Let me add a little technical aspect to this. Suppose there is a person P, of course same, but this person is called as the programmer or a human being. Am I clear? Who wants to establish a communication with a, what does this look like? A computer system. Am I right? Thank God. Shaliye. A computer machine. Short form of machine. Okay. Now the point is, being a programmer, being a human, can we directly communicate with the machine? Because machine understand machine level language. Am I right? Machine understand which level language, sir? Short form, shall I write? MLL. Whereas human understand human level language, or typically saying high level language. Am I clear? We as programmers understand high level language, machine understand machine level language. Am I clear? Makes sense. But can we communicate directly? No. In that case, we will take a help of a language translator. What does this person do? Take the instruction from programmer, which is coming in high level language, and convert into machine level language. Machine will process those instructions, generate some output. In this machine level language, instructions will be further converted back into, and there is a component. See, compiler does HLL to ML. Vice versa will be done by decompiler. Compiler HLL to MLL. Decompiler. Am I clear? Agree? This component, this language translator is called compiler. What does it do? Takes the input from HLL and convert into MLL. Am I clear? Online folks, are you all clear? Fast. Everybody has to respond, guys. Good. So funda is simple. There is a programmer who needs to communicate with the computer, which understands the combination of zeros and ones only. Whereas programmer do not understand the combination of 0, 1 pretty well. In that case, a language translator called compiler. What is this person called as? Language this language translator will take the input from HLL and convert into MLL, and vice versa will be done. Am I clear? And don't you think we will also be using the compiler? Agree? We are what? Programmers. And what do we want? Machine to perform our inputs. Agree? Whatever inputs we are giving to machine should process them. Am I right? In order to do so, we will also take help of a compiler. Am I clear? Quickly make a note of this much. Fatafat. Fatafat. So online folks, all of you are comfortable? Give me quick confirmation. Able to understand? Faster response. Faster. And everybody is not responding. I don't feel like taking anybody's name. What is this? Kapil, Sanjay, Shraddha, Swati, Shirisha, Gopichand, Chandu. There are so many people are there, those who are not responding. Chandana, Quickly respond. Fast. Good. Chandana's came. Good, good. Okay, done. Shall we proceed? Okay, sir. Shall I wipe the board? Take your time. Take your time. Complete. I'll wait. First one would be done. Done, everybody? Done? So the point is, before Java came into the existence, this process was being followed. Which process? That being a programmer, we will write some set of instructions. That is nothing but called a program. Am I right? And this program, wherever we wrote a particular program, will be saved into a particular file. Whatever program set of instructions we write, we will save it. Agree? Am I making sense to you? Okay, sir. So can I say over here, suppose there is one file. Okay, let's, I mean, before Java, can you name some few languages which were there? Any idea? C, C++, many other languages. We'll go with C. Chalega? And I am sure all of you, those who have done engineering or BCA, MCA, you have studied C. And your smile says how well you would have studied. I'll not get into the details of it, but one thing is for sure, if you want to write a C program, what you used to do, whatever things you used to write it, after that, while saving, you used to always save with the dot extension as dot CPP for C++, for C.C. Am I right? And you tell me one thing, what is the extension all about? Say, for example, let me write. Now, if I ask you, what is this type of image? This particular file is called. What kind of file is this? Is an image? Yes. What about this one? An audio file. What about this one? What about this one? Document file. What about this one? Some Excel report. How did you get to know about it? By the name. By the name. Nah, extension. And how did I identify extension? Anything after this dot, whatever is written, that defines the type of the file. Defines the type of the file. For a specific type of file, there is a different software. Can I run the JPG in audio player, MP3 player or MP4 player? No, no, no. For an MP3 player, there is an audio player. For MP4, audio video player is there. Am I right? For XLS, you would have Microsoft Excel. Am I right? Similarly, when you are writing any particular program, you will be saving into a file, a specific type of file. Agree? In C, that file, say I'm writing star. Star means any name. You give any name, but it must be saved as dot. Do you agree? This must be saved as dot C. Does compiler understand the instruction written in this? For this, does computer understand all the instructions written in this program? No, no. Computer still understand. Computer still understand zeros and ones. 0 and 1. Agree na? And this is our nothing but a computer. Agree? So in C, what was happening? There was a component. What was that component called? Very good. Who convert the, this is called source code. You understand? Source code, have you heard? This is called a source code, which is written in a file having extension of .c. Can I say this is nothing but our source code? Am I right? And this source code is written in which language? Machine level language or Perl? It is written in high level language. Where does computer still understand machine level language? Am I clear? So we have taken help of a component called compiler, who acts as a language translator. Am I right? Agree? Now listen very carefully. What is happening? Being a programmer of C language, and as of now, before Java era, what was happening? Let's see that. And what was the problem? To solve what problem Java came into picture? Are you getting my point? Pay attention. At this moment, what was happening? You wrote, being a programmer of C language, you wrote one source code where instructions were in high level language. This cannot be directly understood by the computer. Then what did we do? This source code we gave as an input to the compiler, who acts as a language translator, takes the source code written in high level language, convert into machine level language by creating a file called .exe file. .exe file, executable file. Executable file, you understand? What does it mean by an executable file? File which is executable, which can be executed by the machine. Am I clear? Agree? And this executable file have the instructions in machine level language, which agree? So compiler takes source code .c code, compiles it and produces an executable file where instructions are written in machine level language, which can be further executed by the machine. If everything goes well, you will get. Am I right? Everybody clear? Online folks, I guess this green color would not be visible to you. So I'll do one thing. Okay. Rest everything is fine, I believe. Okay, sir. Is there any problem? Is there any problem? Everybody, is there any problem? Online folks, fast. Is there any problem? You are saying no. I see a big problem. There is a problem. I mean, why would I ask that else? There is a problem. Let's see. Let me help you with the what is the problem. Okay, now, and task for the day. Your task is you need to identify when does Java got released in market, official release date. How will you get to know? You will search for Java birth date. See, officially that is called, whenever Java has been officially released, commercially released in market, that is also, I mean, we Java programmers, we call it as a birth date of the Java. Okay, na? So you need to identify and tell me. Tomorrow I will ask, first thing is, what is the birth date of Java? Task for the day. And how will you get to know about it? Google, yaar. Google, ChatGPT, where so many options are there. Hold on, those who are responding, please don't respond. Rather than responding randomly, and don't now, I mean, right now, no need to do Googling and all. Tomorrow we'll discuss. Okay? Tomorrow's task, I mean, you complete the task, tomorrow we'll discuss. Okay. And I don't need the year only. I need the exact day, which day it has been released. Okay? Tomorrow. And not a big deal, right? Don't tell me you can't Google also now. You can, na? Like this chotu-motu task will be there. Pakka. Anna is staring at me like, Chaliye. So, point. You will find out what is the birth date of Java. Before Java comes into existence, what was happening? Somewhere early 90s era, I'm talking. Early 90s era, you understand? 1990s era, early 90s era, what was happening? Where before 90s era, majority of the time, if computer there means In computer, there is something called OS. Have you heard? OS? Operating system. Name few operating systems. Perfect. First is Linux. Linux or Unix? Linux, Unix. Next. Windows. Macintosh. Mac. Short form Mac is actually Macintosh, right? Apple product. Agree? So the before early 90s era, everywhere computers were being used commercial uses. Commercial uses means at industry level, the companies, corporations were using computers for their office work. Am I clear? And majority of them were having Unix based operating system. You understand Unix operating system like any name you heard? Any Unix based operating system? Unix based operating system. Ubuntu, Kali, Fedora, Red Hat, heard such names. And I believe there would be a subject also in your engineering. CSIS? Huh? Anybody completed those lab assignments? So you heard these names, right? Fedora, Red Hat, Ubuntu, Kali, hard names. So suppose before early 90s era, computers were used commercial purpose, industry level, where majority of the time operating system was Linux, flavors of Linux. Am I clear? Agree? And those who have used Linux, great. Those who have not used Linux, let me tell you, there is no GUI option. You have to write command for everything. If you have to open a file, write a command. If you open a folder, write a command. If you save a file, write a command. For everything, you have to write command. Because of which only industry people were using it. Agree? This gap a brilliant person has found. And he had a vision that computer is such a powerful machine, such a great power it has. Why don't we make it so easy to use so that even person who at home should be able to start using computer for their own personal activities. For entertainment purpose, computer should be used or not. Somebody had a vision. So he has built another operating system. As of now, Unix is there. Nothing else is there. So he has built another operating system called, wow, very good, called, and who is that powerful or brilliant person? Mr. Who built Windows, Ray? Acha. Online, let me listen to you. Who is the owner of the Windows operating system? Wow. Acha. I thought our next generation is smarter than us. I knew it. In college, or forget about college. In school also I studied. Who built Windows operating system? That's what I'm asking here. Nobody responded. Who? Mr. Gates, right? Bill Gates. One of the richest person. Always had been top 5 richest person, right? He is the one who had a vision that computer should be used for personal use. It can be used for entertainment purpose. Am I clear? That's where he has built a Windows-based operating system which had GUI. What does it mean by GUI? Graphical interface. That's why one total device introduced called mouse. Earlier mouse was not there. Keyboard, monitor, tick 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 ho gaya. Are you getting my point? Because everything command based. Somebody came up with a concept of graphical user interface where you can go click here, right click here, double click here. Are you getting my point? Drag option was not there those days. Now, are you getting my point? Because of Windows popularity, entire market industry of computers started being used for the personal use also. That's the reason you say my PC. You see PC, right? What does PC stand for? Personal computer, not the industrial computer. Are you getting my point? This term personal computer started after the Bill Gates invention only, when he has built an operating system called perfect, called Windows. Am I clear? In this case, as of now in market, how many operating systems are there? One was already there called, Arey bolo, what was already there? Unix or Linux? Now one more came, and one more hero came who built another operating system called Perfect, Macintosh or Mac. Am I right? And who is this person? Very good, Mr. Tell me who built the. Perfect. I mean, here, see, I'll tell you one thing. If you're in aspiring for a software field, legends you should know at least. Yeah. You don't know me, that's fine. Legends, how can you miss the legends? Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, these are the people you should know. You know Mark Zuckerberg? Good. Chaliye. This is called as Jobs. Steve Jobs. Who has built a Macintosh. So can I say, as of now, total how many operating systems are there in market? One was already there called Unix. Total how many are there now? Okay. Now the point. All the operating system ultimately understand combination of zeros and one. But the point is the combination of 0, 1, the way Linux based computer understand is a different. Windows based operating system, the way they interpret means the way they calculate combination of zeros and one, that is different. Mac would do in a different way. Are you getting my point? Are you able to understand the way the ultimately everywhere 0, 1 combination is there, but way they process the combination of 0, 1 is different from one operating system to another operating system. Are you able to understand with me, everybody? Online folks, quickly confirm. Very good. Windows, Linux, Ubuntu, Macintosh. Good. Perfect. As of now, multiple operating systems are there in market, and consider my machine where I have written the source code. This machine is, say, Windows based operating system, and where I'm executing, this is also a Windows based operating system. Then no problem. Am I clear? Agree? Point is, I have written a source code which is in louder, high level language. Took a help of a who will take code written in high level language and convert into as per the Windows platform, Windows operating system. Am I clear? As per the Windows operating system. Absolutely fine. Now the point. Let me give you an example. Say we all of us are working in V stand for you solution. Consider we are the software developers of V stand for you solution, and some company gave us one project. Any good company, you know, software company? Wipro, TCS, whatever. What do you say? Wipro. Chalo, we'll go with Wipro. And in that case, you have to tell me the founder of Wipro. Now you change the company name. Who is the founder of Wipro? Any idea? Arey yaar, another legendary person of our India from Bangalore only. He has adopted many villages. More than government, he has helped lakhs of people. They have changed the entire life of the entire village. Literally, typical village became high-tech city now. With a person called Mr. Azim Premji. If you don't know him also, man, there is a serious reason to worry for me now. I mean, Narayan Murthy. You know him, right? Ratan Tata. Yeah, very, very generous person and very kind-hearted person is called Mr. Azim Premji. He has built a Wipro. Am I clear? Let's get into our discussion. Wipro gives an offer, I mean, a project to V stand for you. Am I clear? There is a project given to the V stand for you solutions. Okay, na? We are working in V stand for you solution. Agree? Where obviously a few computers are kept over here. These computers are having operating system of Windows. Am I clear? Agree? We have got the project requirement. We have done the after requirement, next step, analysis, then designing. Then we will start doing development. After that, testing happen. Deployment will happen where? Here or deployment where will happen? At Wipro's computer. Am I right? We have built the software at our computer and project will be deployed on Wipro's computers. Agree? Okay. Consider Wipro is not using, might be using. Listen, when we were building the software application, we built on Windows based operating system. Am I clear? And here only we compiled, executed, things are working. Everything is fine. Whatever application we have built it, we will deploy where in the Wipro's computer called Mac operating system. Do you think it's gonna work? Nah, where see both the machines understand what 0 and 1. Both understand 0 and 1. But the way Windows understand 0, 1 is not the same as Mac understand 0, 1 combination. Am I clear? Everybody, quick respond. Yes, sir. He's see Gopishan know him. Azim Premji. People were responding here. Hasham Premji Ledu. Azim Premji. Okay, good. Thank you, people, those who are responding. Now I read. Point. Pay attention. Very important. We wrote an application here on Windows operating system, which was working fine. But on Wipro's operating system, Windows is not there. Mac is there. Where it is not working. Am I clear? Now what to do? We have built a project and we need money. Money will be given to us when whatever project we have given to the Wipro, that should work in their systems, computers. Am I right? As of now, is it working? Are yes or no? Will Wipro release the funds to us? What to do? Shall I give you options? Option A. Tell Wipro, do one thing. You need the project now. Change your operating system. All your computers come back to Windows. Do you think Wipro will listen to us? Just because of one project, will they change the entire infrastructure? No, no. Second option. Now we will build a copy of the project which is compatible to work on Mac. Am I right? Now we will start from the scratch. Agreed. Software development will again we have to do it, right? Able to understand? We will again build another copy of the software which is compatible to work on Mac. Now we will hand over to. Are you able to understand? Now the point is we are not using what? We are also using Mac. We build the software. Is it working on Mac? Yes. We have handover means deployed on Wipro's machine. Is it working there? Working? Absolutely fine. We got the funds. Okay. Now the point is, considering that we all are so brilliant developers that we have built such a product, Wipro's revenue got like sky high. Wipro become very popular in market. Then TCS came into the picture. TCS said, hey, hello, you gave something to the Wipro, na? Very popular product. What is that product? Show me. Then TCS also said, I also want that. Agree? So shall we give it to the TCS also? Yes. We have built a product that should be given to whole world, right? So in that case, TCS machine comes into the picture. Agree? Now, coincidentally, TCS is using now what to do? What to do? Whatever has been built earlier, we have built in Windows, then we have changed it to work for Mac. Entire project we have re-engineered the wheel, made so many changes and finally working in Mac. TCS wanted two options. Drop the project, we will not sell. Those who have Mac, only to them will give, else. Or shall we again change? And this time it should start working for louder Linux based operating system. Am I right? Okay, sir. Wipro is happy. Now TCS also got our project. TCS is also very happy because we have made it work on Linux also. Agree? Now tomorrow, one more hero comes into picture. Say, Infosys. Now Infosys what? Hey, Wipro is becoming hero. TCS is becoming hero. I also want your product. Agree? But the problem is my operating system is I shabash. You can get what is happening now. Now again change. और कोई काम धंधा नहीं है नहीं. Keep changing. How many products we have built so far? We have built only one project. How many times we have changed? So ultimately we have created 3 projects. Ultimately project is only one. Project is one, but we have keep on changing same one. Any problem is happening? Is there any problem? Ultimately one project is there. That project is keep on changing, and changing means say development time for Windows 6 months. Then came for Mac, again 6 months. Then again 6 months. Will we keep on changing it? Is it a recommended thing? Is it a recommended thing? Online folks, quick, perfect. It is consuming more time to complete one project. Are you able to think about with what I'm saying? Ultimately, one project is there. To complete one project, how many copies are there? 3. If 20 operating systems are there, okay, keep on doing same activity. One project, 20 copies. Does it make sense? Too much of time consuming. Agree? Now the point is, this was the problem before Java came into picture, where earlier programming languages were focusing on the one particular operating system. In technical term, if I will be saying, that is called platform, which is nothing but the combination of operating system plus processor. Processor, you understand? What does it mean by a processor? i3, i5, i7, Ryzen, AMD processor there. These are the processors, those who process your instruction and will be executed by an operating system. Combination of OS and processor is called a platform. So earlier languages before Java, all the languages were platform, louder, platform dependent. Am I clear? All the languages were platform dependent. Now, what does it mean by platform dependency? Platform dependency means whichever operating system you are writing the code and executing it, that will work on only that platform, only that combination of OS and processor. Are you getting my point? Earlier, what was happening? Whatever code you wrote, it will work only on the platform where it is built and executed. Agree? If you change the platform, no, it's not going to work. Then redevelopment will happen. Entire project will be redeveloped. Are you getting my point? Everybody over here, online folks, and I expect you to make a note of this much. Which much? Quickly, make it. You. I'll dictate it anyway. Don't worry. Yes, Gopishan, very good. To beat this problem, only Java came into picture. Problem of platform dependency. Done? Write out a little bit about first side heading, source code. Source code. Source code is where source code is a file. Source code is a file. Where program has been written and saved. Program has been written and saved. Program has been written and saved. This file consists, after full stop, this file consists instructions This file consists instructions in. This file consists instruction in HLL, high level language. Consists instruction in HLL, high level language. Am I clear? Okay. Next, write down about the program. Side heading program. Program is a set of instructions. Set of instructions given by set of instructions given by a programmer. Given by a programmer to the machine. To the machine. Set of instruction given by a programmer to the machine. Given by a programmer to the machine. To the machine. Done. Then you write down about .exe, executable file. .exe, executable file. Write down about executable file. Executable file is a file which will be executable file is a file which will be processed by the computer. Processed by the computer /CPU. /CPU. Because CPU is the actual brain of the computer, right? CPU will be processing, right? Will be processed by computer /CPU. Okay. And generating output and generating output and generating output and generating output. This file consists instructions in. This file consists instructions in. This file consists instructions in machine level language. This file consists instructions in machine level language.
This file consists instruction in machine level
Done?
language. This file consists instruction in
Next
machine
file, compiler. Compiler is a
translator.
Compiler is a
Compiler is a
language translator.
translator.
Compiler is a language translator.
Compiler is a
Compiler is a language translator who reads source code. Who reads source code? Who reads source code written in HLL? Who reads source code written in HLL? Who reads source code written in HLL and converts into executable code, converts into executable code, converts into executable code, converts into executable code, which is written in MLL, which is written in MLL, which is written in MLL, which is written in MLL. Am I right? Next line, write down. This was happening before Java got released. This was happening before Java got released. This was happening before Java got released. Due to which our programs were compatible. Due to which our programs were compatible. Due to which our programs were compatible to work. Due to which our programs were compatible to work only on a specific platform. Only on a specific platform. After full stop, which makes the language, which makes the programming language as the platform dependent, which makes the programming languages as the platform dependent programming language. Platform dependent programming language, where programs were running only on where programs were running only on compatible machines, in bracket compatible machines, after that bracket machines those who have similar platform, done. Next side heading platform, platform is the combination of operating system and the processor. After full stop, the way combination of 0 1 is being interpreted or processed differ from one platform to another platform, Am I clear? Okay, sir. Now close your notebooks and few minutes focus. Okay, na? The funda is simple. When I'm explaining, I want all eyes here. Dictation will be anyway taken care of. You don't end up writing while I'm explaining. You'll miss out the concept, right? Focus now. Okay, shall we start, guys, online? Quick confirmation, please. Are you all set? Faster. Very good. Faster, everybody, guys. Good. Listen carefully. Problem is what? You wrote a source code which is in HLL, high level language. Machine understand? Compiler reads source code written in high level language, converts into executable code written in machine level language. Am I right? This is the actual problem was happening, because whatever compiler was generating, that was for a specific platform, say Windows platform. Am I clear? For a specific platform only compiler was generating it. So code was working only on this platform. If I change the platform, code does not work. Are you getting my point? Am I making sense to you? Because of which problem was coming. So Java said, we will not follow this approach. We will do something else. What magic Java has done and how, and Java is the first platform independent programming language. What magic they have done? Shall I discuss now? Are you understood? I mean, can I say as of now, what is the problem before Java comes? Is that clear? Whatever code you write, that works on a specific platform. If your operating system and processor combination is same as ours, then it will work. You change, patash. Am I clear? So what happened in Java? Now here also, what is this? Source code. But Arey Baba, you wrote C code. You put the extension as .c. Now come to the Java world. What Java has done? What is this? Again, what you wrote? Java. Am I right? Where instruction is written in which language? High level language. Source code, any language. Source code is written in high level language. Agree? Is this, I mean, as of now, machine understand is still machine level language, 0-1 combination. Am I clear? This understand our machine level language. Okay, na? Now listen very carefully. I wrote a Java source code. I need a language translator. I still need the language translator because machine still understand machine level language. I am writing in high level language. So here also, what did we do? We started communicating with another component, which is a compiler. Am I making sense to you? Which is a compiler. And here also compiler acts as the perfect, as the language translator. Done. No problem. Am I clear? Then what is the difference? Difference will come now. Till now, there also we wrote source code. Here also we read source code. There also language translator was. Here also. Earlier, what was happening? Compiler was producing directly an executable code compatible to work on this particular platform. Java does not do this. Java said, we will not do this. Our compiler will generate a file, but this file is not the executable file. This is some different file. We will discuss what is that. Consider there is some file will be generated. You know, this file will be having extension of dot class, whatever name you give, that whatever name of source code is there, we are considering the same. Am I clear? Clear? No confusion, right? Now the point is this whatever code has been generated, this code will be called as, wait a minute. This particular dot class file, this code is called as the read byte code. We wrote, compiler produced in Java. In C, we wrote source code. Compiler produced directly. Here, here byte code. This byte code is neither in HLL nor in. Are you getting my point? This byte code will be in another language called intermediate level language. Intermediate means neither the that side or not this side, in between that. Am I clear? This intermediate byte code will be further processed by whom? Another component. This component is somebody called a JV. What is this called? JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Am I clear? Now, what does it happen, sir? As a programmers of Java, as Java language, I'm talking about the Java language, okay, na? This is C language, earlier languages before Java. Am I clear? So, as a Java developer, what I did, I wrote a Java source code in louder. As a Java developer, I wrote .java extension file, source code, which is in high level language. This file will be processed by compiler, who is a language, who produces byte code, not the executable. He produces a byte code in intermediate level language with the file extension .class. Am I clear? Okay, sir. This byte code will be further processed by JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Am I clear? This JVM is a beautifully, I mean, pretty intelligent guy. He will identify what is the platform. Windows, huh? Okay, then I will generate the Windows compatible code. If your operating system is Linux, I'll generate Linux compatible. If your operating system is Mac, I'll generate Mac compatible executable file. See, understand, who is generating the executable code? Compiler or JVM now? JVM is generating the executable code compatible to work on that machine. Are you with me? Am I clear? So in that case, say for example, tomorrow one more machine come into existence, say, which is using Mac. Are you getting my point? Which is using Mac. In that case, what all will happen? Let me start from the scratch. I wrote source code. Source code in high level language. Louder. High level language with the file extension .java. That I processed by is a language. This compiler produced as a in file extension. This will be further processed by JVM will produce as per the platform. If your platform is Mac, it will generate Mac compatible executable code. Are you with me? If your operating system is Windows, it will produce a Windows compatible operating system executable code. If at all it is Linux, it will also produce that or no. Whichever operating system is there, as per that, JVM will produce one executable code. Are you with me, everybody? Am I clear? Here also one code will be there, sir. Done. Simple. As a programmer, how many times did I need to write the code? Are you getting my point? As a programmer, how many times I need to write? Once only I will write. Am I clear? Where all can I execute? Only on the same platform or anywhere? Can I execute anywhere? Yes, any platform you bring it. For every platform, Java has already built one compatible JVM version. For Windows, take this JVM. For Linux, take this JVM. For Mac, take this JVM. What you should do as a developer, you write, focus on writing one code, making it work on all the platform. Headache of Java. Are you getting my point, everybody? Am I making sense? Online folks, are you all getting my point? Quick. Very good. People, those who are responding, thank you very much. I mean, I may not quickly read your chat, but I will definitely read everybody's chat. Thank you very much, guys. Can I say Funda is straightforward? Earlier, whatever source code we wrote, processed by compiler and directly. This is where the problem. This executable code was working only on current operating system. Current means whichever machine you are executing, on that only. If operating system change, story over. Am I right? That's the reason Java said, okay, let's do one thing. You write source code. Compilation will be done, and after successful compilation, am I clear? This bytecode can be given to the input to the JVM. This JVM is the hero who changes the entire game. You tell what is the operating system where you want to execute. Compatible executable code will be generated. Am I clear? Everybody, this diagram also for this is for Java, which makes, wait a minute, which makes Java as the platform independent programming language. And one more popular, very popular buzzword. Read with me. Vora. Write once, run. Isn't it happening? We are writing once and aren't we running? That is the buzzword, very popular. I mean, there, with Java, so many buzzwords are there. So one of the popular is Vora. ನೋಡಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದ ಅದು ಹೆಂಗೋ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಅದ 12 ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ 12 ಗಂಟೆ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಈಗ ಬರೀ ಕತ್ತಿ ಹೇಳೋದು ಐತಿ 15 ದಿನ 5 ನಾಳಿಂದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಚಾಲು ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಜಾವಾ ಸೆಷನ್ done. Okay, write down about first byte code once you are done. Byte code. After successful compilation, Java's compiler. After successful compilation, and write down here also Java compiler. After successful compilation, Java compiler will produce. After successful compilation, Java's compiler will produce. After successful compilation, Java's compiler will produce byte code. Byte code, which is having extension of dot, which is having extension of dot class, which is having extension of dot class, and written in intermediate level language, and written in intermediate level language, and written in intermediate level language. Next line, JVM. JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Java Virtual Machine. JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Done. JVM reads the byte code. JVM reads the byte code. JVM reads the byte code and process it further, in order to generate. Process it further in order to generate. Process it further in order to generate. Process it further in order to generate executable code. Executable code, in order to generate executable code, which is compatible with underlying platform. With underlying platform. With underlying platform. With underlying platform, which is compatible with underlying platform. Next line, JVM can produce executable code. JVM can produce executable code. JVM can produce executable code for various different platforms. For various different platforms, which makes Java as the platform independent, which makes Java as the platform independent, which makes the Java platform independent programming language. Write down about Vora. Full form: write once, run anywhere. Being a Java developers, we will write source code. Being a Java developer, we will write source code only once. Compile it, then compile it, full stop. After successful compilation, byte code will be generated. Byte code will be generated. Which will be further processed by JVM, which will be further processed by the JVM. In order to generate executable code. Which run on any platform. Done with the diagram? Everybody? Chaliye. Then one simple question now. Done now? Now let's talk a little bit. Why Java is called Java? Any idea? There is a name of language. Why it is called this? Why not Mava? Pava, Kava? Anything can be there, no? Why Java only? Online folks, any idea? Yes, no? Why Java is called Java? Let it be wrong, it's okay. You give any reason. Sir, Java bike is there, that's why. Anything? Are tell. Say something, Anna. What's your name? Tell. What is your thought? Let it be wrong here. Who cares? I'll correct you now. That is my job. You tell. If you feel this much shy, any idea over here, front row? Calculation. By the way, next task. Who is the founder of Java? James Gosling. Am I right? James Gosling is a person. James Gosling is a person who built, main credit goes to James Gosling. And then there was a team of developers, 7 people were there in that. Main person was the James Gosling. Okay, na? And which company has built Java? Almost correct. Sun Microsystems. The company which has built Java, that company is called as Sun Microsystems. System, not S. Sun Microsystem. In this, what is this? Surya. Am I right? Sun means what? It is not that. Okay. Na? Point is, listen to the story. I mean, James Gosling was doing his PhD. This is the time when James Gosling was in college doing was his PhD researches on building platform independent language. That was his concern. Okay, now I mean, while doing PhD, you have to take one topic on that. You will be doing research, right? James Gosling was doing on a platform dependency or independency programming languages. At that time, that college name, that university name was Stanford University. Where he was doing the PhD? In the Stanford University. Okay, and every college or what do you call it? Boys group will be there. You understand? Boys group will be there, one college group will be there, where they have all the gang, all the boys, everything in a group. Similarly, they have found a group. Stanford University Network. Stanford University Network. In short form, Sun team, they have formed Stanford University Network. So all the PhD undergraduates of Stanford formed a group and was working on a project of making a programming language which is platform independent. Are you getting my point? From there, their company name came Sun Microsystems. Am I clear? Who is the founder? James Gosling. And before they were very good, Nilufar, and before they thought of keeping the language name as Java, they have earlier, Java came later. They had some other name. Not C was already there. Appa. What was that? C. Silk. Silk. No. Silk came later. Before Java and all. Green, Silk, and other things were there. First name, what they thought, let me hear from perfect, Nilofar. Nilofar gave the right answer. They have kept the name as the oak. What is oak? Oak is a tree name. So let me tell you. Sun Microsystem, this photo group of all the developers, they were working together and they were working in a small room, okay, where all these people used to sit and do programming. From this place where they used to work, there was a window in that room. Far away from this window, a tree was visible. That tree was an oak tree. The specialty of this tree stays more than 300 plus years. 300 plus years. One lifespan of a tree is usually 40, 50, 60, max is 100, maximum. Agree, a banyan tree goes max 100 something. This stays more than 300 plus years. Are you getting my point? So he always used to look at that oak tree and used to get inspired. We will build a language which will be in market for centuries. For centuries, it will be there in the market. And no doubt, early 90s started, early 20s, early 21st. Now see, 2024 is going on. Still Java we are talking about. So many hundreds of programming languages came, went. Java was there in top 3, still it is there. And in IT, half of, I will say, literally more than half, I'm saying precautionary, half. More than 70-75% projects are still working in Java directly, or some product built on Java. On top of that, some application is being built. I'm sure you might have heard something called Selenium. Heard Selenium? For testing, they use, for automation testing, they use a Selenium tool built on Java. Yeah, I mean, so many things are built on Java only. On that, IT is running. Somewhere or other, IT is in Java. Am I clear? So Java is very much popular, and today more than 3 billion devices work in Java. And don't worry, just now I'll show you the installation steps. That time also that options will come. Am I clear? Now listen and understand what I'm trying to explain you. When this group of Sun team, And they used to also known as green team. Reason, they were building a language, they were aspiring to build a language which is evergreen language. That should be like always popular in market. Am I clear? They were working day and night to build a programming language which is very popular, which should become very popular, which should be very helpful for the programmers of that era. It can become a platform, independent, robust, and many other features, highly secured, fully object oriented programming language. Many features it has. During this phase, whenever they were coding, and they used to get little demotivated. Oh, this is not working, very tough. Things that does not work always, right? As per the plan. They used to get little stuck. They always used to look at the oak tree and they used to feel, obviously this tree is so giant, so big, was not happened over the night. It took years to become so big. If you are stuck today, no problem. We'll fix it. Started working day and night, and finally they built one language which is platform independent, highly secured, robust means fault tolerant. We will discuss. Fault tolerance will come during exception handling. Parallel execution will come during multi-threading. Topics will be coming. All the one by one features I'll be keep discussing. Fully object oriented. I'm sure you would have heard about object oriented for sure. You go to anywhere, specifically any company or any college, if you go and talk one thing about Java, object oriented for sure. Am I right? There are many features were there. There are many features are there. So they have built one beautiful language, and you have to register a language. Whenever you build a particular language, you have to go to the concerned authority and register your language. And ultimately, who are these people? Chotu college kids, like you people, goes to the next to the experts of our computer science industry, and they started giving presentation about their language, that we have built a language which is platform independent. You write once code, everywhere it will work. It was very hard to believe in that era. Oh, you built a language, you write one code and it will work on all the platforms. Yes, sir, we have built a language. Also, not just one, even thousands, millions, billions people can interact with one application at a time. Per second, millions of hits can be there in our application, no problem. Our application works still super fast, very good. Highly secured, no problem is that. If any issue comes at runtime, still we'll be able to fix it, sir. Fault tolerance. Like this, they started narrating one feature after another feature, and ultimately college kids only, right? The judges, jury member they were called. They were so mesmerized with these people. They go, wow, super, huh? You built a beautiful programming language. Very good. Definitely. And usually what happens when you go and demonstrate your language features and all, they will be like, hey, chal re, chal. Everybody has this feature. Chal. These programming features, whenever they kept next to the juries, they were super happy because none of the programming languages had these many features which were extremely needed in that era. They were very happy. So definitely their language must be registered, right? They'll be happily accepting it. No, they rejected their language because of one reason. What is that one reason? One reason was very pity. They asked, okay, Anna, what is, we heard your features, everything. What is the name of your programming language, Ra? They said, all the judges started laughing at these kids. Reason? There was already programming language registered with the name of, and can I register two languages with the same name? They got rejected, and this is the first time happening in the history that one of the people got rejected because of their naming conflict. Programming language naming conflict. Usually people get rejected because of the feature or the way they have built the product that is not up to the mark. That is the reason people get rejected. Everything is good except one. Don't you think you'll feel so bad working day and night, years you spent on this, built exceptionally well product? I mean, that is a viral product now, but we can't register it. Very disappointed, heartbroken, stepped out of the auditorium. And there is a, nowadays in India also there is a culture that right next to the footpath there is a tea stalls are there where you can sit and have a cup of coffee and all. So they used to go to a regular cafe, like Adda is there, college Adda. So these people also had one cafe where they were sitting and having a coffee. So waiter came and they asked, what do you want to order, sir? He said, usual. Usual means what I usually order, get me that. And that is nothing but a cup of coffee. What was that coffee name? Like multiple coffees are there, like latte, Some name? Cappuccino, Americano. Have you heard? Similarly, there is a coffee bean. Java is a coffee bean. That you understand? Coffee seed is there, which is roasted and all. One of the type is called latte, Americano, whatever. These are different type of beans are there. Java is also one of the type of the coffee bean. Am I clear? Where it is being produced? In Indonesia. There is an island itself called Java where coffee bean is being produced. So in this world, as of now, there is an island called, there is a coffee bean called, there is a technology called Java, which we are learning. Are you getting my point? So the moment he sipped the coffee, he got an idea. We said that we were looking at that oak tree, we were getting inspired, and so many things. Similarly, even this coffee bean is there from centuries in market. Still one of the very popular coffee bean. And whenever we used to get disappointed, we used to have a cup of coffee. In what do you call Western world, a lot of snowfall happens, so they have a habit of drinking coffee to keep themselves warmer. So whenever they like, we take a break of tea break, we have tea there, coffee. So they used to have a cup of coffee while looking at the oak tree. Don't look at the oak tree there. There is no oak tree. By looking at the oak tree while sipping a cup of coffee. They immediately ran back. Is there a language registered with the name Java or not? They said, no, Anna, no. Over the night, they have made all the changes, and everywhere they have created one logo. In Haribari, they end up creating a logo. Can you find out the logo? Why everything I should tell you? Find out the logo, birth date of Java. Am I clear? And actually, logo is nothing but a cup of, you already know it, cup of coffee with some fumes on top of. Haribari, they have built it. They didn't have much time. And you see that logo is not fancy logo. Very typical raw logo is the red colored lines. That's all. Okay. Overnight, they changed everything and they went back and registered. Reason, now their idea has been already revealed in market. Everybody heard, oh, somebody has built the platform independent language, robust, fault tolerant, highly secured. And how did they achieve security? Everything they have explained in their presentation. So secret has been already revealed. Before you register, if somebody else comes, then your effort is waste. So that is the reason. Immediately they had to come up with some name or some reason. Don't you think such a great language and reason I like this coffee? That's am I clear? So Java's name became Java based on a coffee bean. Am I clear? So who is the founder of Java? James Gosling. You will tell me when it got released, official release date, which is birth date also called as. And Java was the first platform independent language. What is the platform? Combination of OS and processor. Agree. Okay, sir. What is that one component which makes Java as a platform independent? Who is that component? Which is that? JVM is the component which makes Java as the platform independent. What does it mean by platform independent? It means write once, run anywhere. Am I clear? And I believe that's it for the day. How much is the time now? Done, correct, 1 o'clock sharp. And I'll show you one QR code, which is for attendance. Along with that, I have created one WhatsApp group for ourselves so that I can show you the installation steps. In 2 minutes, I'll show you the installation steps. Just go through with the document, follow the steps, and you need to download and install the Java. I'll show you everything how to do and all. Hardly 5 minutes activity. Then you can go try to install Java by yourself. If you get stuck, I'll take care about it. Am I clear? Online folks, shall we start?